Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Okay, whose turn is it to cook today?
Nice try, Law. We all know it's your turn.
Damn, was I that obvious? All right, guess I'll get to it.
Wait, before you get started. Remember when the three of us fixed pancakes back on the farm?
I remember how weirdly proud you were of yours.
Wait, don't tell me you want a rematch.
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just, I've been thinking about something ever since that day. I used every trick in the book to make the perfect pancake, and yet...
You're wondering why you lost, right?
Pretty sure it's because you pumped Ysara here with enough sugar to give a Zoogle a...
Anyways, I've come up with a recipe, and was hoping you guys could taste them and tell me what you think.
All right, I'm up for round 2. Challenge accepted.
Wait, are we all doing this?
Come on, Shion's clearly put a lot of work into this. I'm sure they'll be great. Right, everyone?
Thanks. Okay, wait here. I'll have them fixed up in just a few moments. Thanks for waiting, everyone. Here are your pancakes.
I can't wait. Let's see how they taste. Damn. The way these spices jump about in your mouth, you'd think they'd cancel each other out, but somehow they work brilliantly.
They're so sweet, I feel like they'll melt in my mouth. Every bite makes me feel like I'm in heaven.
Holy crap! These are so rich, just the way I like them! I can't stop stuffing them in my face!
You chose the perfect ingredients and heated them just enough to bring out their flavor. Amazing!
The presentation is simply exquisite, and they have such a pure, refined taste to them as well.
They're
Perfect!
Shion, these pancakes are amazing.
Really? I'm so glad they turned out well.
Although, don't we all seem to have different impressions of how they actually taste?
You're right. It's like everyone was eating something completely different.
Here, let me take a bite of yours, Alphen.
It's true. I fine-tuned them to suit each person's unique tastes.
You did that for everyone's pancakes? That must have been a lot of extra work.
It was, but I learned something important in doing so. You see, I was so focused on trying to make something that I thought would please people that I forgot to consider who I was actually serving.
Here, water!
Thanks, Renwell. I thought I was a goner.
What's important as a cook isn't what I want people to feel about my food. It's about accommodating what they're looking for in a meal.
Well said, Shion. I'm so proud of you for figuring that out. No recipe is complete without love and care for whoever's eating it. Those alone make a dish taste better than any spice could.
So one might say that what makes a meal are both those who prepare it and those who eat it, rather than the food alone. How insightful!
You've grown so much as a cook, Shion. I have nothing left to teach you.
Oh, thank you, Master. Thank you so much. Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too, especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver spoon elite for you.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to propose.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
Nothing?
Nothing. Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. I was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised. Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey,
What is it?
do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait, is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah, so much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done. When Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house, One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
Sorry if I'm a bit restless during the night. Morning. Ready to head out? Dispose of the trash.
You made quick work of
Want me to pick up your slack then?
it. Just pointing it out. All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt. Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zugolin that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Think we can take that thing?
No way. Forget about it.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. If it hot, just smash it out again. Go for the weak point.
All back in there defensive!
Glad you hunter you.
I'll show you how useful I can be! Armor won't save Watch this!
Here's a healing arc.
Eat this!
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Glacial spear.
Take this! Armor won't save you!
Freeze laser.
I'm on it!
Water.
You're mine! In a bind?
Shoot it. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Glacial spear. Here's evil. Freeze laser.
Not today!
Eat this!
Try this! For it! Here I come!
Let's tear him up! You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
No escape!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Inspiration! No further! I can do this all day! Eat this! If it's in the sky, it's on a roll now! Here I go! Go! I'm on a roll now!
Confiscated.
Where are you going?
Sword of flame inside me! Be let free!
Let's go.
Outstanding form!
Burn in hell!
Stare to the shadows.
Now you see what I can
No
do!
escape! Flaming thrust!
Raging sword.
Come and get it!
I show you
Evil
my
God!
I'm not done!
There you go. Don't
Take this!
Winds of heaven.
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
Arc field! Here's a healing dance in the wind! First air!
Ready and ready!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Roll now!
You! Stay away from my
Now you
friend!
see what I can do! Watch this!
One more!
Take this! No escape!
I'll bring you
It's
back
time.
from death
It's
within.
too much!
Try harder!
Tempest World! Celestial Iron! Ice Prison!
No pay for that!
Healing Circle!
You're mine!
Thanks so much!
No escape!
I owe you, Sion.
Take this!
Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc
Enough
and
of that!
destruction. Burning Strike!
Take this!
Oh, now you're talking! Shattering pieces! Attack time! That's awesome! Now you see what I can do!
I'm not done!
In a bind?
Raging Storm!
Eat this!
Now, while it's
Looks
raining!
like you got down!
Infernal punch!
Let the marksman handle
Rising
this!
Falcon! Thanks!
Chinese Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Burn!
Annihilation! Spread! Purge Maleficent!
Sword Rain Alpha!
In a bind?
It's over!
Shattering
Whirling
Attack time!
Winds of heaven!
I'm on it! Take this!
Can't be happening!
I've let you all down.
Strike!
I can't lose! Ready! Too much to handle?
Try harder! My turn!
Winds of heaven! I'm going to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish
It's
it!
time.
Seal!
No further.
Resurrection!
Here I go!
The
It's
Flipper
time!
Water! Hear my call!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'll finish you here and now.
In hell!
Freeze Blazer! Between heaven and earth! Do it!
Rising
A wailing
Falcon!
blast! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'm on it.
You're
Lightning
mine!
and death!
Carve through. I'm just getting
No
started.
escape!
Thunder
No
Blade!
escape!
Lunar Corruption! Back into the fray! Evil God! The enemy is
Stay
going
away
all
from my
out!
friend!
Denied. Inferno punch.
Ready to go! About to strike!
I'm not done! Look sharp, everyone!
Eat this. That's enough.
Raging Cascade! Hear my call! Dance in the wind!
I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do.
Raging Storm! All right!
Take this.
Here! I'll bring you back from death within! Don't mind if I do!
No further!
Here, let the marksman handle this!
Not done yet!
Freeze
What is
Blaster!
this?
Hey, you okay?
Don't do this!
Here's the evil! A wailing breeze!
These fists have got your name on them.
Divine Inspiration!
Will this help? I can do this all day.
Ready to go! Healing Circle!
I can carve through armor.
Tempest World!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our
Raging
Yes, ma'am. I'm on a roll now.
Ignite!
Eagle denied.
I'm on the now!
Shut
Get
up!
up in there with the
you!
effort!
What's this?
All disasters made
Here I
one!
come!
Freeze Blaster! Healing some purity!
Here comes something
Nail
big!
shot! Try to dodge! The flame!
Sword Rain
No
Alpha!
fear! Here's the evil!
Try harder!
Here's a healing!
Now!
I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that!
Hear my
I'm
call!
not done!
Divine State! Dance in the wind!
This one's all mine!
Here's the evil! Heaven and earth!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dynasty of lightning! Hold on to your arts! Here I come!
I'm not done!
Here's a healing!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Let the stage
Take this!
Freeze Blaster!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
No further!
Can't be happening! Far enough! I can't lose!
Eat this! Waterfall! Burning
Smash you!
Glacial Spear!
Here's
Eat
evil!
this!
Watch this! Alright, it's time!
You're mine!
I've let you all down.
All disasters made
You're
one!
mine!
Come, I can't hold on much longer!
Not done yet!
Ready and clear!
It's on! Not today! Right! Take this!
Lunar corruption!
Ruin! Get!
In a bind?
I'm on! I'm not done!
Talon
Sword Rain Alpha!
Radiant flare!
I can carve through armor!
Lion!
I'm not done! Shuffle fire!
Glacial
Sword
Spear!
Rain
I've let you
Alpha!
all down.
Freeze Lancer! All disasters! Our next
I'll
turn
bring you
coming
back
through!
from death's abyss!
Denied!
It's
time.
Too much to handle? All disasters made
I'm
one!
not done!
Eat this!
Sword Rain
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that
He's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! Not in your dreams!
I'm just getting You're mine!
Between heaven and earth!
Sword Rain Alpha! Not today!
I'm all done! Dance in the wind!
No!
Air thrust!
Can't end here!
Don't slip!
You!
Winds of heaven!
Get out of this!
First strike!
A whirling circle!
Inferno Punch! Here I come!
Downfall!
Lightning Thrust!
Arcane waterfall!
Glacial Spear!
Here's the evil out!
You're on!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine! I'm not
My finest.
Thunderblade!
Glacial Spear!
Here's the evil!
Here I come!
Leave the charges to me! Denied!
Resuscitation! Dance in the wind!
Got him on the run!
Don't get caught!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Sword Rain! It's time!
Watch it!
No further!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Inspiration!
I
can do this all
day!
First strike! You're mine! You're mine!
Hold on to
I'm
your
on you escape!
Radiant
You're mine!
You are gonna pay for
Where
that!
are you going?
The
Armor
flame
won't
inside
save
me
you.
yearns to be
Roll
let
now.
free!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Sword Rain out!
Take this! No
Hasten!
further!
You're mine!
Now I'm in the groove!
Take this!
The enemy is going all out!
Here comes a big one!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in
I
the
can
wind!
carve through armor!
I'm ready!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
I'm not done!
Freeze Lancer! Illuminate the dark!
Sword Rain out!
Eagle Fly!
Far enough!
Here goes! Water! Here
I could do without this pain. Here I come! Now we're not...
Glacial Spear!
Here's the
I'm
evil!
gonna need more than that.
Show me what you
This one's all mine!
Not my finest!
Now I can let loose.
I'll bring you back from death
Eat
to
this!
Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
No further!
Here!
Spear!
Here's the evil! Hard malevolence!
I don't even know the word defeat!
Take this! Strike! I'm not done!
Is it in the
Sword Rain
sky?
Alpha!
I'll finish you here and now!
Flaming Thrust!
Armor won't save you!
Dance in the wind! Let me see
You're
what
mine!
love can do!
Sword Rain Alpha! Ignite!
Take this! Eagle Fly! Leave the charges to me!
They're not playing around!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil!
Take this! In a bind?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Armor won't save you!
Lightning! Downfall!
Far enough!
Rain down!
I've let you all down.
Healing circle!
I'll bring you back from death!
Meteor storm! Sparkling stars! Rain down! They're going home! Meteor
That's it?
Don't give up! I'll bring you back from... That's a bit! I'll bring you
It's
back
time.
from between heaven
No
and earth.
further!
Resuscitate a wailing...
Raging cascade! Burning strike! In here!
You're mine! No escape!
Up and at 'em! Let's go! Burning strike! That's it! Sleep now!
Here I come! Strike!
Where's the charge? I won't give up!
Far enough!
A whirling struggle!
You're mine!
Winds of heaven!
I'm not done! No! Can't end here!
Here goes!
Ready to go!
Oh, violent darting wind! And again! Don't mind if I do!
Now we're not...
On the darkest side!
Take this!
I hold us! Resuscitation!
Is this it?
Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Eat this! Radiant hit!
I'll bring you back from death.
I'm just getting started!
I won't give up!
I hope this
Here I
medicine
come!
works
Eat
as
this!
promised.
Hurricane!
You're bruised all
down.
over. Did you even notice?
Guess I got carried away.
I'm not always going to be around to heal you, you know.
I'm gonna need more than that.
I'll bring you back from death to
Why'd you
death.
heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Will this help?
Denied! Take this! You're finished! In a bind?
A whirling struggle! Winds of heaven! Burden the line!
Eat this!
Sleep now!
Ready?
I
I'm
never
ready!
miss!
You're
Now!
mine!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Danins and Renins, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Hey.
Hey.
I guess... No way. Damn. Whew.
All right.
This is...
Thanks.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out, too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited, back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now, at one with Great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
This is great.